Why won't your ingrown toenail get better, even when you're taking antibiotics? Hi, I'm Zoe, founder and director of Solstice Podiatry in Sheffield. I'm also a podiatrist and I'm here to talk to you about ingrown toenails. Firstly, what actually is an ingrown toenail? Technically, an ingrown toenail is when there is a wound in the skin next to the nail, and it's the nail that has caused that wound, either by pressure or by a nail cutting injury, a little spike that's left there that cuts into the skin. Sometimes when we've got very rounded nails that curl around, those edges can feel very uncomfortable in the sulcus, especially when we're wearing tight shoes or walking a long way. And that's what a lot of people would describe as an ingrown toenail. But if the skin is intact, it's not a true ingrown toenail. The podiatry term for that is a curled nail is an involuted nail, and they can be very painful as well. So the most common causes of the true ingrown toenails are the nails that cut into the skin and cause a wound, and the swelling and infection that goes with it is often it's footwear, when footwear is too tight and it presses the nail into the skin, causing a wound. Quite often it's cutting the nail and missing the very corner bit, which then has a spike, which then when that presses into the nail, that causes the wounds as well. I mean, let's be honest, it's really hard to get to your toes at the right angle, especially when we get a little bit older. It's also really hard to see the very corner of your nail because that's hidden in the sulcus. So nail cutting injuries are a very common cause of ingrown toenails. So sometimes a podiatrist can fix an ingrown toenail in a routine session in clinic just by cutting very carefully the spike at the edge of the nail and taking that away so that the wound that the spike was sitting in has time to heal without the nail being there. But if there's already an infection in the nail, around the edge of the nail, if there's pus or swelling or redness, or sometimes we get what's called granulation tissue, when the body is trying to heal around the nail that is in that wound. When that is occurring, then nail surgery will be the treatment option for that kind of severe ingrown toenail. So when you're taking antibiotics for an ingrown toenail and it doesn't seem to be getting better, that's because the antibiotics are dealing with the infection, but they're not dealing with the underlying cause of the ingrown toenail. So when the nail is cutting into the skin, when there's an open wound, the nail is actually introducing bacteria into that area, which is then causing the swelling, the redness, the pus, the infection. And without taking away the nail that's causing the problem, the antibiotics are not going to be able to do their job properly because the area won't be able to heal while the nail is still causing the problem. So these nail spikes and problematic areas of nail, they need to be taken away so the skin can heal properly. So if you've got an uncomfortable nail, if you've got an ingrown toenail, and if you want a solution, please come and see me at Solstice Podiatry and Wellness in Sheffield. I would love to see you. All my contact details are in the bio.